Okay, Kevin, here's your instruction on how to deal with these cards here at the clubhouse. First, you come to the netbook here. The first thing you need to realize is that the netbook, the display here that you see on the screen isn't the whole screen, it isn't the whole area. So you put your mouse up at the top, and then when you scroll your mouse down to the bottom, you can see the screen also scrolls. So screen just kind of scrolls up and down, up and down. You come to the bottom, first thing you want to look for is to make sure that the COM manager is in this little taskbar. You can see it says Keyscan System 7 Comms Manager. If that icon is not there, you come over to the start screen. You hit the start button and you click on this COM right here, and as soon as you do that, it'll show up down there in the tray. You want to make sure that's done first. Next thing you want to do is click on the Keyscan System 7 client. The splash screen comes up and it brings you to this spot where it wants to know the username and password. Username and password are both Keyscan in caps, so all caps, Keyscan. You hit enter, and it's going to tell you that you haven't done a backup in a while. Just go ahead and click OK for right now. Now you scroll to the top and you see here it says card holder database. If you do edit or delete cards, what this is going to do is it's going to show you all the cards that have already been activated and entered into the system. All of these cards right here that you see those numbers for have already been activated and listed. They just need to be assigned. Right now they say spare and last name cards, but you come down here to the bottom and you can see the ones that have already been issued out. You can see Tommy Uris, George Yankovic, and their corresponding card number 055-11454, etc. So the cards that have already been activated, all you have to do is just come here and double click on the number. So you physically look at the card in your hand, and then whatever that number is, you can just come on here and double click on this. And up top here, you can just enter in their first name, their last name, and it has a spot for comments. Maybe you want to put the address for the homeowner who is receiving that card. But that's all you have to do to issue a card to somebody. And those cards are right up here. So for example, we come in and we see this card, 11501. I'm sorry, that one has been activated. I pulled that out as the example. So you come to this card, this box here, and you've got 11493 as the number. And so what you can do is either 11493, you can either come up here to the top and just type in the card number 11493 and come over here and say find cards, and it pulls up that one card, and you can now double click on this and enter in the information for the person who you want to give that card to. Or if and we're just going to clear the find here and do find all cards. Now that lists all the cards over here, and you can scroll down and look for the actual number, of that card. 493 is right here, and do the same thing. Double click on it and then fill in the person's last name, first name. It also gives a spot for telephone number and such as well. Okay, so that's how you do that. If you want to add a whole nother box of cards that are over here, what you want to do is just scroll down to the bottom and click on this thing that says Add Block of Cards. Now in the Add Block of Cards, you're going to type in the starting number, and I'm going to go ahead and this box will go ahead and activate here for you. So you want to look, they're all in order. This one starts with 11501 and ends with 11550. So that's the block that we're going to install here. It asks you what the starting card number is, and again it's 11501. 501, and then it wants to know 2, and the last number of the card we said was 11550, so we'll type in 11550. Total number of cards to be added. Let's see if maybe that's just automatic. Yep, that automatically gets filled in there as 50. Block first name. And this is where we have just been putting in the word spare and the last name of cards. Okay, now it's going to ask for the batch number. And where you find the batch number is right here on the top of the box. Batch number is 55. It also happens to be the 055 number that was on the card itself before the dash, so 055. You want to set the group access, door group access levels A to 001, group number 001, and then it allows you to limit the card access either by number of uses or by the date, so you can have these expire. In this case, we don't need to do that right now because we're just activating all the cards. We click Save and Exit. It asks if we want to confirm the addition of those 50 cards, and we're going to say yes. Matching card number found, adding batch card holders aborted. That is not what I was looking for. Is it possible that... Okay, so 11501 was already added for some reason. Have no idea why, but that one was added. So we're going to go and do this again, and we're just going to start with the 11502 and start over again. So add block of cards. We're going to start with 11502. We're going to go to 11550. Don't drop the phone while you're doing it. Alright, we're just going to change again. Spare cards. Batch number was the 055. The group access level was 1. We're not setting any of that, so now we're just going to hit Save and Exit. Please confirm the addition of 49 cards. Yes. And now, voila, the cards appear now on this drop-down menu here. And actually, they don't yet because we're going to exit out of this. We need to update the changes. Click on this, Update Changes, and we're going to do an upload. Upload completed. And so now if we come back to the card, what is that? Card holder database, edit, delete cards. Now we're going to see those cards 11502 all the way down here, all showing up. And again, we can just double click on it to add the names of those individuals, up here at the top. So right now, Kevin, you have two out of the 4 boxes are now all entered in and already recorded, and so you don't have to worry about adding new cards. Maybe for a while, depending on when you're going to hand these out to the homeowners. Call me if you have any questions, but that was your tutorial.